Hi everyone, welcome back with another video of Microsoft Excel tutorials. In this video, I will show you how to create hyperlink, which will point to the last row of your Excel data table. So this is the link I have created. If I click it, you can see I am going to the last row. If I put some more data and use the link again, I am reaching to the last row. So in order to do this, you need to use hyperlink formula along with a few other formulas. So I will show you how it is done. But before you do it, you have to make sure your data must be in the form of an Excel table, because if you are familiar with the concept of table is dynamic, and if you put any data in the last row, it will become automatically part of table. So in order for the hyperlink to work, it must be converted into table. So let me show you how it is done. I will delete this formula. I will delete these 3 entries also. I will go to table, convert to range to bring it back to the normal data set. So this is how you would be having your data. First thing you need to do is to select anywhere in the data and press Ctrl T. This will select all the data range and you will click OK to make it a table. As soon as the data is converted into a table, you will find this table design tab appears in the ribbon bar. Now the table name, you can give it any name. I will give it a name of staff. Now I have to use few formulas. I will put here these formulas separately and then I will combine these together. First one is count A, second is count blank, third is concat, and the last one is hyperlink. Okay, so I will also open my clipboard to see my formulas, because I have to combine these formulas later on. So let's use the count A formula. This is simply to count the number of rows in this table. So I will type count A. In the bracket I will put my table name, which is staff. As soon as I type in ST, it will show me the table name. I will double click to select this whole table, and then I will put a square bracket to give it a column ID reference, and then I will select ID. I will close the square bracket, enter, and you can see it is giving a result of 9, which means there are 9 rows in the ID column. That excludes the header. Now count blank also I need, so I will put equals count blank, and again I will put staff, my table. In the square bracket I will put ID. I will close the square bracket, and it is currently showing that there is 0 rows without data. So I will remove this data, and you can see it is showing 1 and there are 8 rows with data. So I need both of these formulas, so I will do a Ctrl Z to bring it back. The concat formula is to combine these two together. So first I will copy these two formulas to clipboard, and then I will concat these formulas. So I will select here, and then I will press Ctrl C, and it will appear in the clipboard. Second formula also I will go Ctrl C, it has come into the clipboard. Now concat formula is to combine two formulas together. So I will put concat, and inside I simply have to enter a text separated by commas to combine this together. So what I want is the cell reference of the last row, which is A10. So if I use count A and count blank together, I will get 9, and I will be combining this with the letter A, so it will become A9, but I need to reach to A10. So what I will do here, I will put first A as text for this cell reference, and then I will put and I will make another bracket and I will put count A plus count blank plus 1 to get a result of 10. So count A I will copy from here, double click, then I will add count blank, and then I will add 1 to this. If I close it, some correction required, and now you can see it is giving me 810. So this is now pointing to 810. Now this whole formula I will again copy together, and this will go to my clipboard. Now for the hyperlink, I will use the hyperlink formula, hyperlink, and for the hyperlink I have to give a link location, and then I have to enter a friendly name for the link. But before we enter a link location, we have to put hash in quotes for hyperlink to work. So I'll put it like that, and then I will select this whole formula which I created earlier, and then comma, I will put a friendly name in the quotes, go to last row. I'll close this, press enter, some correction required, concat. Before the concat I have to put another and. Now you see, if I click it here, it is going to the last row. Again, if I enter any new data, it is still going to the last row. So this is my hyperlink to go to the last row. And if you want to see the formula for this one also, so this is the whole formula. I will copy this and I will paste it here as text. So this is doing, I'm counting the number of rows with data, counting the number of blank rows. I'm adding 1 to this to cover for the header for the data table, and then I'm combining with the concat function to get the cell reference, which is becoming A10, A11, and it is moving on. Then there's a hyperlink function to combine all this together with concat, and then I will give a friendly name to go to the last row. So I hope you have liked this video. Please subscribe the channel.